Hey everybody! I was inspired by a couple things I've seen on posts on how to collect art, and people wonder, how do I start buying? Is it a good investment to collect art? Um, can I make my money back? Is it a good place to put my money? Um, so I've been an artist for 40 years, and one thing I can tell you is the reason a painter or an artist makes something is not the same reason a person collects something. So keep that in mind. You're not going to have the same motivations or the same understandings. It's impossible. Not because the artist is in a more rarefied world. It's just that the artist has very different inspirations and inclinations to do what they're doing versus when you're collecting. And I've been on both sides of it. I like to collect some pieces as well as make a lot of pieces. I have to say I make a lot more than I collect, but my house isn't very big. So one thing to think about, do you need an art education to collect? It's not a bad thing. You can do that if you have the time or the money or the inclination, but you don't need anyone else to tell you what you like. And this is why collections can change and grow as you age and you experience different things. So the first thing I'd recommend is really pay attention. This is an internal thing, almost a form of meditation if you like to look at it that way. It's really important to pay attention to what you really like. And this is an interesting discipline because it can change your life if you do it. You do it enough, you're kind of like wondering, why do I have this relationship? Or why am I eating this food? Or why am I in this place or in this job? Because I actually don't like it. Something you may not really notice until you start really developing your desire. And collecting art is a way of honing your own desire. And desire gets a bad rap a lot with the meditation community, sometimes different religious communities. They're telling you to quell your desires, contain your desires, blah, 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 blah. But desire in and of itself, as I see it from an artistic standpoint, desire is neutral. And how desire is pointed and how it is contained and repressed or expanded upon, or there's a lot of different things, but all of that desire is rather neutral. So take the neutrality of your desire and really focus on how you can, on what you like. And really, you don't even have to know why you like it to start. In fact, I don't even know why I paint some things until years after I'm looking at it and going, oh, well, that pattern's obvious now. At the time, I had no idea. So when you like something and you want to buy it, do what you can to buy it. And I'm talking about whether it's you pay an artist, I've paid artists, hold fees, come in every month. Hey, it's a great way to get to meet an artist. You get to know an artist too. You pay them and you get to see them every month while you pay off the piece. That's kind of fun. I have a great little Terry Masters plein air oil painting I bought that way. So I got to know Terry Masters because it took me 6 months to pay it off. Here's something to give it a little wave. Thank you. Thanks for showing up. But remember that. And also, don't think about the investment as a cash investment for your future. It's rare that's going to work out. Let's just put it out there. And if it does, if you watch Antiques Roadshow or anything like that, you'll see that auction prices come and go. They ebb and flow depending upon culture, what culture values this time or doesn't value. And you'll see that with Antiques Roadshow where they say, okay, that the vase was worth $5,000 in 2010, and now it's 2020, and the vase is worth $2,400, or it's worth $10,000. It's not something you can really plan for. So what you can do is invest in yourself. And just like you buy a beautiful experience, a beautiful meal, a beautiful lotion, massage, I don't know, whatever, something ephemeral, think of your art purchase that way and buy something that really works for your soul. And pay attention to why it does, and you'll find that you keep it in your life until it's time to pass it on to someone else whose soul it may satisfy. And this is a beautiful thing, both from the art side of it and from the collector side. And anyway, I just want to put that out there on how to think about collecting art. Is art an investment? Yes, but maybe not the kind you think it is or you hope it is. But definitely, you know, go to the thrift store if you can't afford anything else. Find something awesome in a Goodwill. My work is in Goodwills by now. I go out there and look sometimes. In fact, I've even found it in thrift stores 1,000 miles away from my old house where I was when I made it, which is pretty cool. So anyway, enjoy your weekend. It's a beautiful weekend, and I hope you find a beautiful art treasure when you are out traveling about, and have a very nice time. Bye.